For the first time this season, Pep Guardiola will feel like the man who is trying to fit the proverbial cord into a pint pot when he picks his Manchester City team to face Chelsea. Rotation is all very well when you have a sequence of games against Watford, Feyenoord, and Crystal Palace. But when you are facing champions Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, everyone wants to play, and to be fair, there are probably 15 first-team squad members who deserve to be in the team. Fortunately, Guardiola has ensured that he has players who are smart enough to see the bigger picture, and those who are left out will suffer disappointment rather than react with anger. But who should play in the front three at Chelsea when there are 5 live contenders for a place? Guardiola played Jesus and Aguero as a front two against Liverpool and was rewarded with a 50 win. Of course, Guardiola had a similar dilemma 3 weeks ago when City took on Liverpool, and he solved that by playing a slightly more conservative 352 formation with Leroy Sane on the bench and Raheem Sterling not in the matchday squad at all. That was designed to quell the pacey threat of Mo Salah and Sadio Mane down the sides, and, after a few scares, it came good as the Blues won 50. Guardiola could go for a similar setup at Chelsea, with Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus again leading the line. But since that win over Liverpool, in which he went on as a sub and scored 2 fine goals, Sane has made himself irresistible with 3 more goals in his 3 subsequent starts. That will be eating away at Guardiola's adventurous side. He will be tempted to throw the dice and back his own attacking stars to outgun Alvaro Morata, Eden Hazard and Pedro. If he does decide to play with 3 up front, that in itself leaves him with 5 to choose from, a tough decision in itself. Despite his penalty miss in midweek, Aguero has to take 1 slot. He has scored 7 times in 11 games against Chelsea, and Stamford Bridge has been a happy hunting ground, and you can imagine him relishing the chance of breaking City's all-time goal-scoring record in such a big game. Sane should also play. Young players are notoriously inconsistent, but when you have a talent like him, and he is on a hot streak, you have to make the most of it. That would leave the right-sided slot to be contested by Sterling and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo is clearly feeling much fitter after his late start to pre-season. His pressing of Shakhtar, when he went on as a sub in midweek, bordered on manic. He is also a tremendous footballer, but Sterling has scored 6 times this season, and his raw pace and unpredictability will unnerve Chelsea more than the slick, technical excellence of the Portuguese star. The beauty for Guardiola is that, whichever 2 or 3 he puts out on the pitch, he knows he has 2 or 3 more champing at the bit in the dugout if things do not go to plan.